Hey guys, what is up? This is Matt Talks Politics back in here for another video here today on this Saturday, September 8th, 2018. And today we're going to do a 1996 presidential election alternate history. So today we have this scenario we're doing today. So basically, you go back to the 1992 election, Bill Clinton versus George H.W. Bush. In this scenario, George H.W. Bush wins the 1992 election narrowly. I'd say very narrowly, maybe between around 280, maybe 280 electoral votes. So he narrowly beats Bill Clinton in 92. So they have another 4 years of George H.W. So now in 1996, George H.W. his term is winding down, obviously in January of 97, and his vice president Dan Quayle runs for the Republican nomination, would probably easily win it, and gets the nomination for the Republican Party for his party. So we have Vice President Dan Quayle versus the Governor Bill Clinton. Bill Clinton wins the 1996 Democrat nomination again from the Democrat Party. So this is going to be a very interesting one. So this is 1996. Bill Clinton, very popular governor from Arkansas. We have Vice President Dan Quayle in a not so popular administration during its last 4 years. From 93 to 97, basically 96, whatever. So let's start with the map. This is going to be an interesting election because Dan Quayle, first off the bat, we're going to give Arkansas to Bill Clinton and Indiana to Dan Quayle. Dan Quayle will carry his home state of Indiana, which I think would obviously be logical. So let's start from the west, and we'll work our way around. California, Oregon, Washington, Nevada, Hawaii, Alaska for Quayle, Idaho, Wyoming, and Utah would go for Dan Quayle. We'll go back to Arizona. Texas, I think, would also go to Quayle, as would Oklahoma, Kansas, Nebraska, and also, I'm going to say even South Dakota. So right there you have 86 for Bush, 81 for Dan Quayle. I mean, it's not Bush, Governor Bill Clinton, I apologize. So this is going to be a very interesting map. And I will say this. This is going to be a very hard election for Dan Quayle. We're going to give the states of Louisiana, Missouri, Iowa, Minnesota, Illinois, Wisconsin, all to Bill Clinton. States he had won previously. So I do think also Kentucky will still go to Clinton, as will Tennessee. Mississippi and Alabama, I think, would still go to Quayle, as would South Carolina. North Carolina, I think also the state of Virginia would also go to Dan Quayle. So about 132. Not quite at what Bob Dole has, which was 159, as you see on the screen there. Let's work our way also to... Now, Georgia, Bill Clinton did not carry in 96 against Bob Dole. However, I say in this election against Dan Quayle, he would carry the state of Georgia, and he would also carry the state of Florida, as he did in this election in reality. Also up the whole east strip here, he carries everything out here, including New York, Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine, Pennsylvania, Michigan, West Virginia, and Ohio. Now, Ohio, I think, could get closer because of the Indiana references, but already right off the bat, Bill Clinton has 379 electorals. So basically what he already had. So I will say this, though. I also believe the state of North Dakota and the state of Montana would narrowly go to Bill Clinton, as would Colorado, New Mexico, and the state of Arizona. I do believe Bill Clinton won this election, 406 electoral votes to Vice President Dan Quayle's 132, performing a little lower than what Bob Dole performed. States that flipped were Montana, North Dakota, Georgia. I believe that may be all on this map that actually flipped, that weren't accurate. So I would say Bill Clinton does win 406 to Dan Quayle's 132. This is definitely a landslide. To me, a landslide is anything over 350 is a technical landslide. So even the first time. So basically, we have Bill Clinton winning his first reign of office against the Vice President Dan Quayle in a very, very impressive victory, garnering well over 400, nearly over 400 electoral votes to Dan Quayle's 132. Not performing very well for the Republicans on this 1996 ticket. Thank you guys very much for watching. I will see you guys very soon.